Ladies and gentlemen, if there has ever been any weapon that you have wanted from the Vanguard, any that aren't sunset of course, well then let me tell you about this week being the best opportunity you have to get a really good roll of just about any Vanguard weapon you want. So last week I made a video letting everybody know that you could actually farm Vanguard engrams from the Guardian Games competitive playlist, the Nightfall playlist, in which you are trying to get really high score. Initially when Guardian Games launched, you weren't actually getting Vanguard right because of course there was a bug. What's new? Now at this point that has been fixed well over a week ago, and this week being the final week of Season of Defiance, we actually have double rep for all of the core activities, and that of course includes the Vanguard. And in last week's video I mentioned that hey, it's possible that next week, now being this week, that the amount of rep that you get from the Guardian Games Nightfall playlist is going to be doubled from the double Vanguard rank bonus that we're having for this week. And lo and behold bro, it is. I'm letting you guys know right now that this week you can farm over 1,000 rep per Guardian Games Nightfall strike in the playlist. So if you need a good hothead, which is the most used rocket launcher in the game, then this is a great week. Maybe you're looking for an empty vessel special grenade launcher. I myself trying to get a spike grenade auto loading vorpal on that. Or maybe you're looking for a prolonged engagement, aka the stasis funnel web. The point is that this playlist is giving as much Vanguard rep as Grandmaster Nightfalls do, which are obviously a lot more difficult than the Guardian Games and Nightfall competitive playlist. Plus, GMs can be a little bit frustrating sometimes just because it can be a lot easier to die compared to other content like this. Now, in order to get the most rep as possible, you definitely want to try and shoot for 200k score, which is very easy to do as long as you know what you're doing. And the main thing that you need to do in order to get a high score in this playlist is just emote and then finish as many yellow bars in here as possible. The point is that you're trying to get a finishing touches medal and an insult to injuries medal to get more score when you kill those enemies. Let me tell you bro, you're going to be getting about 7,000 score if you execute this properly per yellow bar enemy. I will say it can be a little bit finicky sometimes to get the insult to injury medal to pop up, but for what we found to be the most consistent way in order to get that medal is at least see in chat whenever you pop your emote that it says whatever does blank. Once you see that in chat, you should be good to finish the enemy and get your finishing touches medal as well as your insult to injuries medal. So if you're going through these Guardian Games Nightfall strikes, just blitzing through all the enemies, melting the champions as fast as possible, I'm letting you know right now, big dog, you are doing the people around you a disservice. The strikes are already very easy, and it's so easy to get to 200k score just by disrespecting the enemies and hitting them with the emote and then finishing them. Everybody out there watching this video, let's make a team effort to not just outright blitz and melt all the champions and the final boss in the strike. Let's all work together here. Let's all emote and finish the champions, and let's get a metric ton of Vanguard rep together, because I still haven't gotten my S tier plus super giga chad impact casing auto loading explosive light hothead. I got an auto loading explosive light hothead, but it ain't got no impact casing on it, and it has a reload masterwork. How counterintuitive is that? If you have any Vanguard weapons that you are really trying to farm a good roll of this week, please let me know down in the comments. As well as I gotta thank you for giving me about 4 minutes of your time today. That is very generous of you. I know we kind of already made this video last week, but I wanted to make another one letting everybody know that bro, we got double Vanguard rep and it's affecting the Guardian Games playlist, so you may want to take advantage of that. Other than that though guys, that is gonna about wrap up the video. Hope you all enjoyed. You guys be safe out there, and we'll see you all in the next one.